stand, but you get a seat for half-time anyhow. Well, it's difficult to speak too highly of what we've seen so far. Luton might have a problem or two early on in this second half, though, because they've got to reorganise a bit. Now that 20-year-old Michael Small has come on, the Richard Money broke his nose, incidentally. Michael Small, the sixth time he's been brought on as a substitute. He's been brought on specifically in this game because in the past he has given Brian Kilcline and Notts County a fairly hard time. Paul Walsh. Very nippy. And the hand goes to the book. And Richard's name goes in it. Well, there's a great buzz in this ground every time Paul Walsh goes for the ball, even before he gets it. His control is superb. And he turned Richard inside out there. And Tish is the favourite. Could be Yugoslav against Yugoslav again. Horton. And here comes Moss. Oh, what a great effort. Straight out of the textbook. Well, it couldn't have worked more perfectly. Decoy runs, touch to Horton. Here's Moss from way back and rifled in past Abramovich. So that's 3-2. It's the first for David Moss, and the action and the goals continue to flow. Oh dear, there's a little bit of misunderstanding there. Lets Luton in. And Paul Walsh chases. Michael Small gets into the middle. Oh, he done well. Superb. What a goal. What superb stuff from Paul Walsh. If you want to make yourself a favourite, goals like that will do it in 5 minutes. He's on the way now, and Michael Small comes inside to the penalty area in case a cross is required. Richards is covering, and in fact Richards fouls him here, but quite rightly the referee allows play to go on, although the flag was going inside Kilcline, the other side of Abramovich. A wonderful goal. And 4-2 to Luton. Number 2 to Paul Walsh. Notts County with Hunt working as hard as ever. Really out of this one, although they had their chances. Hill. Weinstein on the right. Moss is coming with him. Walsh is coming to the near post. It's a hat-trick. Cracking stuff. Well, they'll never forget this fellow, whatever else he does for the rest of his career. Good interplay here with Moss looking for the man coming in. Walsh, a touch. And it's 5-2. And yet another for 19-year-old Paul Walsh. A hat-trick. 5 of them. And back come County. Worthington. And that's another goal. And that's by Goodwin. Not too much jubilation about that one, but a goal all right. An awkward bouncing ball from the long throw. Long throws have caused Luton quite a few problems in this game. They didn't clear this one very satisfactorily. It bounces up to Goodwin and just diverted past Jake Finlay. Well, that stops the singing. It's 5-3, and it's the first for Mark Goodwin. And there is the final whistle. superb entertainment, goals galore, and a personal triumph for young Paul Walsh. Final score is Luton 5, Notts County 3.
Yes, what a game. That was the star of the show, wasn't it? Young Paul Walsh, Luton's close season signing from Charlton. Well, I must say, I've always been impressed with him. But it's not widely known that Aston Villa were only just beaten to his signature. But surely, Jimmy Greaves, that's the usual story. Midlands clubs should be signing players like him.
Yes, I think actually there was a lot of clubs watching him, Gary, and it's the old story, really. I think you can watch players for too long. And you see them play good games and you see them play bad games, and in the end scouts or people that get sent down there can never make up their mind. And whilst other clubs were waiting, Luton pounced, and he was in on an exchange deal, and he certainly paid dividends. I mean, he gets a bit of space there, but he had to climb quite high for that goal, and it was extremely well taken. But this is the goal that I think makes him an exceptional player. This is one that any of us would have been proud to score in our lifetimes when we were playing, particularly yourself, Gary. He beats Pedro Richards there, and how calm he keeps himself and composed, and he goes round Brian Kilcline and he just chips it in, and that's all that's needed, really. It's not the big blast, and he knows what it's all about. He's a good player. He's a good player, and what I like about him is when, after he's scored, he don't incite the crowd with the fist up and all that load of old cobblers. He goes to his players and he congratulates the player that's fed him. And, you know, he does look the business, there's no doubt about it.
Right, well, that's Paul Walsh and Luton. Now, what about poor old Notts County? Because we want attractive football, and they've scored 3 goals away from home and lost.
Well, I think Howard Wilkinson's got to have a few words to say to his defence, but other than that, you can't criticise their performance. As you say, 3 goals away from home's great, and I think County will win a few games. I can't see them being in any trouble this season.